Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Onita and welcome to my first book unhaul of 2026. We got a little stack of books. We have a mixture of physical and ebooks. Let's get into it. So the first stack of books that I am going to be talking about are books that I read or tried to read for a video, like a vlog video where I tried a chapter of a book to see if I would like it, to see if I would keep it and whatnot. These books did not make that cut. So we have Law by Alexandra Bracken. This is supposed to be, or said to be, a Greek mythology meets Hunger Games. It was a little bit too young for me. It was overly complicated for something that really should not be complicated, and it just confused the heck out of me. Some things did not make any sense, and it just overall did not work for me. The Handyman Method. I have read a couple of books by Nick Cutter, and I really enjoy Nick Cutter's books. This one infuriated me a lot, especially with the main character, the relationship he has with his wife. This is a book where a husband and wife go into this, they move into this house, and the house is in a neighborhood where it's the only house that is completed and the rest of the houses in the neighborhood are not completed. Well, their house really is not completed either. And so it's like a haunted house renovation kind of thing, because he tries to fix up his house by watching this video, and it did not work for me. I did not like the characters at all. The husband and wife were really freaking weird. They did not gel as a married couple. No, not for me. And the last book for the video was A Thread Needle by Carrie Thomas. It is Thomas, right? Yeah, Carrie Thomas. Again, a bit too juvenile. It was young. Nothing was exciting to me. It wasn't gelling well with me. So I will say the abuse that Anna, the main character, experienced at the hands of her auntie was written very well. Just this book did not gel for me. The way that it was going, it kind of seemed like it was a bit too high school drama kind of thing, and I'm not for that. I'm a 30-year-old woman. I don't want to hear about high school crap. No thank you. I've been there, I've done that. I don't want to experience it again. These next little stack of books, well, I'm just going to say that these little stack of books, I had wanted to do like, I didn't know if I wanted to do like a video kind of thing where I reread some books and decide whether or not I want to keep them. So the 5 books that I have here is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I don't really have an interest to reread it, sadly. It's not a complete no to Naomi Novik. I'll still read her books. I just don't want to be rereading this one, because the more I sit on it, and it's been a few years since I've read this book, the more I sit on it, the more I don't like it kind of thing. I've heard Spinning Silver is a lot better, so I might read that one. But this one, I don't want to reread it. Just like I don't want to reread The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I have nothing against TJ Klune. I just should have been really honest with my opinions when I had read this book years ago. This was more like a 4... No, I had given it a 4-star, but it was more like a 3-star for me. And there has been some controversy about this book, and the controversy is not the reason why I'm unhauling the book, but there's been some controversy surrounding the origins or the inspiration of this house, because this house is housing orphans that are said to be monsters kind of thing. And Linus, is that his name? Yeah, and Linus is like a social worker kind of thing, and he's going to this house, to the caretaker of this house that is said to have these monstrous orphans, and like just chat and say, hey, how are things going? And there's a love story between Linus and the guy that's taking care of these children in the house. I did not understand the romance between the two. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was fine. This was so hyped back in the day, and me personally, I did not get the hype. I thought it was fine, but I felt the pressure to give it a really good rating because everyone else was just loving this book, and I really should not have done that. I don't feel the need to reread this book. I'm not saying it's a complete no to TJ Klune. I do still want to read from TJ Klune. I just don't want to reread this book. She and Her Cat. I read this a long time ago, and it's just a story about people and their cats and the cats are meeting them at a time in the owner's life where they needed comfort, where they needed something to go right in their life. That's what I remember. Am I sure that I... Ooh, there's illustrations. See, there's illustrations. That is so cute. That's adorable. See, am I sure about this now? Yeah, no, I think I'm okay to unhaul this, because I'm noticing a lot with Japanese or Korean fiction, especially when it comes to like the healing fiction. A lot of them are the same, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, at least you know that if you want something of that nature, then you have a comfort book or a comfort genre to go to. I just don't want to be rereading this one when I have a lot of other Asian translated books that I want to get to. Now this one, I was not honest with myself with this one because I have Hunger here. Really love the cover. It's so good, the cover. I love it a lot. But at the same time, there was just like some really intense bullying scenes there were a couple that I did not like, and it made me really uncomfortable. I thought this book was fine overall. It's about a woman who she has seen her partner die, and she takes the partner back to her house and she starts to eat him. Yeah, she eats him to keep that closeness because she doesn't want to let him go. And yeah, I can understand not wanting to let a dead person go, to live and let die kind of thing. But I thought it was fine. Yeah, I personally don't want to reread this book. I think I gave it 4 stars at the time, but it should have been more like a 4-star. I mean a 3-star, because 4-star is what I gave it. Yeah, I'm okay. I've already read it. I don't want to experience it again. I'm really struggling with this last one. The Boy and the Dog. I read this, when was it, a year ago or something like that, and I cried. I was in a public place. I was at the beach finishing this book off, and I cried. I cried like a little bitch. So beautiful. And like, dogs are heroes. So this dog goes missing, and this dog wants to find his owner. So this dog goes person to person and hopefully finds their owner. See, I'm really contemplating whether or not to keep it because it's a beautiful book. It's a really, really beautiful book. So maybe I got to keep this. Probably because I have a dog myself. I have to keep this. I can't unhaul it. No way. That book, it is a beautiful freaking book. I'm keeping it. Okay, so that one is staying with me on my bookshelves. Next little stack of books. So let's go. We have the Atlas trilogy by Olivia Blake. I really enjoyed it. First 2 books. I have tabs on the second book that I'm gonna have to get rid of, but look, I enjoyed the first 2 books. This last one, the Atlas Paradox, no, the Atlas Complex, I really struggled to get into, and I look at it and I just go, ugh, I really, really don't. Like, I really don't. It has stunning images. Like, all 3 books have really beautiful artwork in them, but I just can't. There's other series I want to get to. I just can't bring myself to finish it, and I think that's a clear indicator that I should unhaul something. So I'm going to unhaul this trilogy, which I'm perfectly fine with. I do still have Olivia Blake's like standalones, and I still do want to continue reading from Olivia Blake, just not with the Atlas Complex or the Atlas 6 trilogy. This one is a bit of a shock to me. Now we are getting into the ebooks. I do consider ebooks hauls, unhauls. For the ebooks, this one is a bit of a surprise, considering how much I loved this series in the beginning when I first read it. I am unhauling the From Blood and Ash series. Yeah, I'm a little surprised myself. It's not due to the repetitive nature of the series of the book that honestly really did not bother me too much. It's to do with the fact that whenever I think about the series, whenever I try to get myself to continue on with it, I get angry. I don't like how the series is going, and I'm struggling to pick up the Fire in the Flesh but I have a reading vlog that I want to do shortly, hopefully, where I talk about whether or not I really do enjoy fantasy romance or romantasy. And that book, the last book in the Fire and the Flesh series, which is the spin-off series to From Blood and Ash, the last book in the spin-off series will be in that vlog, and I really enjoyed that spin-off series more than I do the main series. It's really frustrating me, this main series, which is such a shame. Such a shame, honestly. These next two ebooks I have nothing against. It's just that I enjoyed them so much that I decided to get a physical copy of them. So we have We Used to Live Here by Marcus Kleiwa and Everyone This Christmas is a Suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. I enjoyed both books so much that I decided to buy them physically. And that's what I usually do with ebooks. Yes, I still buy physical books, but ebooks, one, they're cheaper. Two, they don't take up that much space. Three, they're usually like a trial run for me. Like if I like a book that much on ebook, I'm going to want to buy a physical copy of it. So that's what ebooks are to me. The Night Sun by Zin E. Rocklin. This is a short story novella and it is apparently like a werewolf book. It's supposed to be something werewolfy, but it ended up being really confusing and frustrating and I did not like the characters at all. So I'm taking it off my iPad. It will not be taking up too much more space. The Willows. Look, this book had potential to really enjoy it. For me to really enjoy it, I should say. But overall, I didn't like it very much. It did not gel with me. It's like about these two friends that go on this river cruise. They go on this jungle cruise just by themselves. I think they try to go camping or something like that. But they end up taking a wrong turn. And things start getting a little weird. It's kind of like a haunted forest kind of thing, like isolation. It sounded really good in theory on paper, but actually reading it, no, I wasn't a fan of it. It really should have leaned a lot more into it should have leaned more into something that I've forgotten what that something is, but it should have leaned more into something. And there were some parts where I was like, oh yeah, this is really good, keep staying there. But then it didn't, and then I didn't like it. Blind Spots by Paula Hawkins. The main female character was actually quite frustrating to me. That's why I'm getting rid of it. And another main character that was frustrating to me is A Lonely Girl is a Dangerous Thing by Jessie Tu. I can't remember the name of this main character at all. But she did not gel with me, and I just did not like it at all. The ending really frustrated me. She had all this growth, and throughout the book that was quite good to read about, but then she backtracked a little bit. It seemed like she was kind of backtracking, and it was like, no woman, what are you doing? You're doing so good, what are you doing? Don't go back. Slow Productivity by Cal Newport. This was pretty much like a biography of just about any person that has adapted slow productivity to be successful in life. And yeah, okay, it kind of gave you like a feeling like, oh hey, yeah, this person took the time and look how successful they are. But it wasn't for me. It actually really frustrated me. If I wanted to know more about those people that were mentioned in the book, I would have bought an autobiography from those people, but I haven't. The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. I liked it. It's just that the sequel is taking so long to come out. Or maybe it is out, I don't know, because I got this on ebook and nothing about the ebook version has come out. And I don't want to have to sit and wait for eternity for something that may not happen. Like, I don't want to... It was good. Would I have continued on with it? Probably. I have forgotten a lot about the first one. And it's like a Les Mis, like a retelling of Les Mis kind of thing. Yeah, I've forgotten so much about it and I've just really lost interest, sadly. These next three series that I'm going to be unhauling may seem a little brutal, but when I think about them, when I try to get myself to read them, or when I look back on my time that I've read them, it's not a happy time. So we have A Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It's just when I try to get myself to read the third book in the Throne of Glass series, I just go, I don't want to. Like, my body just goes, okay, kind of thing. Loved the first book. The second book, I know next to nothing about the second book except for how it ended, except for how book 2 ended. That was really explosive to me. I started reading the third book when I was on holiday a couple of years back. So I was reading it when I was in the airport, while I was at like the hotel, family's place, whichever, whatever. I think there's like a novella, like a book with novellas that I think you have to read before you read the third one, but I don't think you have to. I don't necessarily think you need to read a book with like backstories of other characters to continue on with the series. I struggled with it. I struggled reading the third book. Like, I may revisit the series, but I don't want to. I'm saying no. Just like I'm saying no to the Grisha trilogy. I've read the Grisha trilogy. I was not a fan of the Grisha trilogy, and I despise Mal. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. He reminds me of Gale. I still do want to read more in the Grishaverse, where I think Six of Crows and also, oh my god, Nikolai, the King of Scars duology. I really, really liked Nikolai, so I might read those two duologies, but Shadow and Bone and the rest, no, they can get off my iPad because they're taking up too much space. This next one, okay, so last stack of books, or last book because I only bought the first one, but the Akatar books. I've tried. I haven't even tried. I just don't want to. I bought the book because one, it was cheap and there was like a really good special going on for it, and two, it was hyped. It was so popular. Normally with hyped books, I usually take like a big step back before I read them because I've been burnt before, where there's been like a hyped book or a hyped series, I've read it and I've just been like, okay. I'm worried that's what this is going to be like, what the Akatar books is going to be like, and I would have liked to think I would have read it by now, but there are other series I want to get to that I have a feeling I will like, and I'm okay with not reading the Akatar books. If you just give me enough pressure, I still probably won't read it unless the curiosity gets the better of me. In that case, I'll go to the library or something like that. But no, I don't want to, and you can't make me. Oh, you might be able to make me, but I just don't want it on my iPad. You know, I want space for things that I know I'm going to like. That is it for this video. I feel good. I feel good about these stack of books that I am going to be unhauling. And that's all for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to say, let me know down below if you've enjoyed any of these books, because don't tell me you did. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now.